right, range safety glasses on. Let's talk like Americans who've lived this life. Your elderly neighbor stood in line for 45 minutes just to get through basic range paperwork. Meanwhile, her friend walked straight to the counter with one single card and was done in under 2 minutes. A retired cop couple missed out on concealed carry. They legally qualified for nationwide. Nobody told them it even existed. Here's the thing, you did everything right your entire life. But airports aren't the only places that hide perks from you. The moment you hit a certain age, doors quietly open inside the Second Amendment world. Free training credits, lifetime permits at half price, legal protections nobody talks about. After digging through regulations across all 50 states, I found the truth. 10 rights made specifically for gun owners over 60. The gun lobby profits when you don't know. Number 7 could literally save your life in court. Let's get into it. Disclaimer, this content is for educational purposes only. It does not constitute legal advice. Gun laws vary by state and change frequently. Always consult a licensed attorney in your jurisdiction before making decisions about firearms, self-defense, or legal matters. Number 10, your motorhome gets Castle Doctrine protection. If retirement has you chasing sunsets in an RV, listen closely. That motorhome isn't always just a vehicle. Sometimes it's legally treated as your home, and the law changes depending on whether you're moving or parked. When your RV is stationary at a campsite, hooked up and serving as your temporary residence, you have full residential rights. That loaded shotgun under the bed? Perfectly legal, just like inside your house. Castle Doctrine applies. But the second you fire up the engine and pull onto the highway, everything flips. Now it's a vehicle under the law. Those same firearms must be unloaded, locked, and completely inaccessible unless you hold a valid carry permit. Parked at the KOA for the night? You can legally grab that firearm to confront a threat. Rolling down Interstate 40? That gun better be secured or you're committing a felony. Many retirees who live on the road for months at a time have no clue this vehicle versus residence split exists. Rule of thumb, treat a drivable RV like a regular vehicle until you are genuinely camped for the night. Number 9, gun rights organizations offer massive senior discounts. The NRA has something called distinguished membership. If you're 65 or older, you can lock in a lifetime membership for $500. Regular price? $1,500. That's $1,000 saved just for having more birthdays. The Second Amendment Foundation offers lifetime memberships for only $150 to anyone. Gun Owners of America run similar deals. These memberships aren't just stickers. You get magazines, product discounts at hundreds of retailers, access to legal defense funds, insurance offers, training resources. These organizations don't loudly advertise senior pricing because they'd rather collect full price from people who don't ask. If you're over 60 and you believe in the Second Amendment, it literally pays to ask. Contact each organization directly. Tell them your age. Watch those prices drop. Number 8, seniors get extra time and accommodations during firearm purchases. Gun stores almost never explain this. Federal law requires reasonable accommodations for older buyers during firearm purchases and background checks. Under the Americans with Disabilities Act, age-related limitations qualify. Slow mobility, hearing loss, vision issues, slower cognitive processing speed. All of it counts. What does that mean in real life? A gun store cannot rush you. They cannot pressure you. They cannot deny a sale because you need more time to complete paperwork or ask questions. If a background check gets delayed, they cannot treat you like a problem customer. If you need help reading forms or understanding instructions, they must accommodate you. A 72-year-old in Arizona was nearly denied a handgun because he took too long filling out the Form 4473. He cited his ADA accommodation rights. The store backed off immediately. Most seniors don't know this right exists. Gun stores don't advertise it because slower transactions cost them money. Rule of thumb, if you're over 60 and need extra time during a firearm purchase, that's not a favor. That is a federally protected right. If anyone pressures you, use this phrase exactly. I'm requesting reasonable accommodation under federal disability law. Watch how fast the tone changes. Number 7, age alone does not disqualify you from gun ownership. This one scares people unnecessarily. There is no federal age cutoff for gun ownership. No automatic limit at 60, 70, or 80. No rule that says you're too old to buy or own a firearm. Yet thousands of seniors voluntarily give up their guns because they think age alone disqualifies them. It doesn't. Federal law only prohibits firearm ownership if you have been formally adjudicated mentally incompetent by a court. Not diagnosed, not medicated, not helped with finances. Adjudicated. That means a judge, a hearing, and due process. Using a cane, needing help managing money, memory lapses, living in assisted housing. None of that removes your Second Amendment rights. Even guardianship does not automatically remove them in many states. Multiple federal court rulings confirm that age-related decline alone is not grounds to restrict gun ownership. Why don't lawyers talk about this? Because fear keeps people compliant. Once rights are surrendered, they are rarely restored. Rule of thumb: if no judge has ruled you legally incompetent, your gun rights remain fully intact. Don't give them up because someone implied you should. Number 6, hunter safety certificates count as concealed carry training. That hunter safety card you earned decades ago? It might be your golden ticket to a concealed carry permit without taking another class. Many states accept hunter education as proof of firearms competency. Wisconsin explicitly lists state-approved hunter education as meeting their requirement. So do Virginia, Idaho, Arizona, and Oregon. The list keeps going. Most of you took hunter safety as kids or young adults. That was real training, safe handling, muzzle discipline, situational awareness. Same principles taught today. Most states that accept it don't care how old the card is. As long as it came from a state-approved program, it counts. You skip the classroom, you skip the range fees. Call your state's concealed carry office. Ask specifically whether a hunter education certificate from however many years ago satisfies their training requirement. Many lifelong hunters already qualify and don't know it. Don't waste money on redundant classes when a certificate from 1970 might already do the job. Quick pause. If this is helping you, hit like and subscribe. It keeps this information alive and circulating. Back to it. Number 5. Many states waive hunting licenses for seniors. Almost nobody knows about the massive exemptions waiting after 65. Some states let you hunt completely free, not discounted, free. Florida is the clearest example. If you're a Florida resident, 65 or older, you don't need a hunting or fishing license. Your driver's license acts as a universal license. Deer tags, turkey permits, everything. Georgia waives hunter education if you were born before January 1st, 1961. Many states use similar cutoff dates. You're grandfathered in. These programs exist because states recognize seniors typically have limited income and tend to be more responsible. Nobody advertises this outside fine print. Check your state fish and wildlife site. Look under senior benefits. Why pay $150 a year when you could be hunting for free? Number 4, senior discounts on carry permits. Louisiana leads the pack. If you're 65 or older, you pay exactly half the normal concealed handgun fee. A 5-year permit costs $62.50 instead of $125. Lifetime permit, $250 for seniors versus $500. Alabama rolled out lifetime pistol permits. Standard cost, $300. If you're 60 or older, you pay $150. Texas offers smaller but still meaningful discounts on license renewals for anyone 60 or older. These savings add up and reduce renewal headaches. Yet most seniors miss out because nobody tells them. Before you apply or renew, check senior pricing. Ask specifically about lifetime options. Don't donate money to the state when the law says you owe less. Number 3, retired officers get nationwide concealed carry. If you're a retired law enforcement officer or federal agent, you have a privilege most Americans don't. Nationwide concealed carry, it's called LEOSA, the Law Enforcement Officers Safety Act. LEOSA allows qualified retired officers to carry concealed in any jurisdiction in the United States. No state permits required. Requirements are simple: 10 years of service, photo identification from your former agency, annual firearms qualification. That's it. Travel from New York to California while carrying legally. Live in a restrictive state where civilians can't carry, yet you can because federal law overrides state law. New Jersey tried to block this. Federal courts shut it down. Many retired officers don't even know LEOSA exists. Contact your former agency. Get your credentials squared away. This is a right civilians can only dream about. Number 2. The Social Security gun ban was permanently repealed. In 2017, Congress killed a rule that would have stripped gun rights from seniors receiving Social Security. The fight barely made headlines. The Obama administration created a rule targeting people with representative payees. If someone helped manage your benefits, you could be reported to the FBI as mentally defective. No hearing, no judge, no due process. Congress repealed it in February 2017 before it fully took effect. This set a major precedent. The government cannot strip constitutional rights just because someone needs help with finances. Most seniors don't even know this threat existed. Stay alert, because these ideas tend to resurface under new names. Number 1. Hunter education exemptions for older generations. If you were born before certain cutoff dates, usually in the 1950s or 1960s, you don't need a hunter safety course. Georgia says born before January 1st, 1961, you're exempt. Many states follow similar rules. Mandatory hunter education didn't start until the 1980s and 1990s. Your generation learned gun safety the old way. Family, experience. This matters when seniors return to hunting after decades away. You look up requirements and think you need a course. Check exemptions first. If you're 60 to 70 or older, you almost certainly don't need it. Yet countless seniors waste time and money on classes they never needed. Before signing up, verify your birth date exemption. Your birth certificate might be the only credential required. There you have it. 10 gun rights specifically written for senior citizens that almost nobody uses. From nationwide carry for retired officers to hunting privileges you qualified for at birth. These are not loopholes. They are legal protections written into law. The system hopes you never ask questions. They count on you paying full price and following rules that don't apply to you. Don't let them win. If this opened your eyes, subscribe to the Armory. We dig deeper than anyone else into the rights you already have but nobody talks about. Stay armed, stay informed.